Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Wednesday, January 21st, 2026 Civil Service Meeting. We welcome our newest member, Herb Marsh. And Louisa, please, if you would take attendance. All set? Okay. We'll move on to approval of the December 17th, 2025 regular meeting minutes. I need a motion to approve. Thank you, Alice. And a second.
I'll second.
Thank you, Michelle. All in favor, raise your hand or signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any oppositions? And this time for sure, I have to say any abstentions. That would be Herb, I would assume. He was not in attendance at the meeting, so. Okay. Any public comments or questions, Bill?
There are no members of the public in attendance at this time.
Okay, thank you very much. And we'll move on to new business. It is a request by the Parks Department to extend the specified period for hiring, from the Assistant Superintendent Maintenance Parks list certified on February 19th, 2025. I see it had a year. Life, so go ahead and explain, Steve.
Oh, you don't think sorry.
Okay, so the issue here is that under Rule 6G of our rules, there is a time period for after certification where the hiring authority needs to make a selection and then hire the person, okay? And due to a variety of reasons, some budgetary, but mostly operational, they were not able to do that with this position, which was the Assistant Superintendent Maintenance position, which the board certified last February. They are now in a position to do so, to move forward and hire an individual. It will actually be, hopefully, if the board approves the extension, then they will hire somebody from the list, and it will be an internal promotion. And clearly, we would like to get the extension now so that we can do that hire and before the list, expires on February 19th of this year.
Okay, can I ask, do you know of any changes, or is this list stationary and still applies a year later?
Yeah, no, there's been no changes to the job description, no changes to the job. The list is the list we certified back on February 9th,
Okay.
which I think we attached for your reference, right?
Yes.
There were 6 individuals in 4 slots, which means they were able to, or are able to pick from any of those. And but we do require the board to grant the extension of the hiring period.
Okay, any other questions? Well, if not, I'll accept a motion to extend the specified period for hiring for the Assistant Superintendent Maintenance Department list, which was certified on February 19th, 2025. I'll make that motion. Could I have a second, please? Somebody?
I'll second.
Thank you, Herb. Okay. The motion has been made and seconded, so all in favor signify by saying aye or raising your hand. Any opposition? Okay, any abstentions? Okay, motion passes. Next is the approval of the transfer list requests. There seems to be only one, Steve?
Yep, there is. There is just one transfer request from individual who currently works in economic development. She's already at the AA3 level. And she would like her name added to the list, and all else is in order with that request.
Okay. So without any further questions, I will entertain a motion to approve the transfer list as requested. All in favor, aye, or raise your hand. Any opposition? Thank you. Any opposition? Any abstentions? Motion passes.
Okay, if I may,
Mhm.
I would like to request that the board consider a motion to add an item to the agenda for today's meeting. Because of the holiday on Monday, I was unable to finish a particular exam scoring in time for the agenda to go out in the required time frame. Because we were off Monday, we had to send the agenda out on Friday. And I couldn't fit in the exam time period wasn't up until Friday. So I was able to finish that. So I would like to add the board an item to the agenda to consider an eligibility list for an admin 3 in planning and zoning. So we need a
Okay.
motion to add it to
Yep.
the agenda
Yes,
first.
and then to approve them.
And
Okay.
then, yeah, right.
Mhm. Okay, I need a motion to approve the consideration of further agenda item.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, Herb, and Michelle second. Great. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Raise your hand.
Aye.
Any opposition, any abstentions, motion carries. Okay, now we need a motion.
Well, so
To-
let me present the list.
Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
so I attached in a separate email that you got yesterday, an eligibility list for admin 3 planning and zoning. This was a two-part exam. 80% of the value of the test was a training and experience assessment, which included a questionnaire that they, in addition to looking at resumes and applications as part of the assessment, they also had a 4-question assessment that they filled out. And then separately, they had needed to do a computerized skills test, which was what we were finishing up on Friday. There were just 2 people that managed to get all the way through to do all the steps, meaning some people dropped out because they didn't finish the training experience questionnaire, and then only 2 people decided, and there was not a big group anyway. There was only, I think, 5 or 6, and then only 2 people finished the computer skills tests. So this is a 2-person list, which I am presenting to the board for approval for admin 3, planning and zoning.
Okay, thank you. I need a motion to add, what Steve just reiterated.
To approve, to certify
approve.
the eligibility.
To approve the certification of the list. I don't have it in front of me and I'm completely lost.
It's a eligibility list for admin 3, planning and zoning.
Okay, thank you. What he said. I need a motion. Thank you, Michelle. And a second. We're usually more organized, Herb. Thank you. Herb is seconded, and all who signify by saying aye. Or raise your hand. Thank you. All right. Any opposition? Any abstentions? Terrific. Motion passes. Thank you for letting me stumble through that one. Okay. The new hire report is in front of you. Any questions or concerns? Go ahead.
Yeah, there's no action, obviously, that the board needs to take. This is for information at the board's request. As you can see, it's been, a very busy last 12 months. And, we in the administration are very appreciative of the board's flexibility in helping us get through all of this, especially, given the fact that for most of the previous 12 months, we were only had 3 board members. So thank you for that. If you don't
But a
have any
good team,
questions,
you
that's
know?
about it.
I do have one quick observation, I guess.
Yeah.
The highway department, is it because it's big? Is it because there's a lot of turnover? But the
So they
highway
had a number of retirements at the
I-
highest level, and they were all filled internally. So there's been a
Okay.
cascading
Mhm.
down of, we had a new number 2, and then we needed a new who was the number 3, and then he was replaced, and then we needed mechanics, and then and then they were replaced. And in fact, we have hired, we are up to speed with the total amount of people in the department. The next step will now be to do an internal posting, which you guys have already approved months ago, which we will do for highway maintainer 3 and 4, and those will be promotion from maintainer 2 up. But it will not be additional headcount. It'll be just moving guys up in grade.
Okay, and it's good news that the highway department is filled up because here comes the snow.
Correct.
The other thing, could you explain one more time why we divide highway, then / parks, and then there's just a standalone parks?
So there's 2 parts to parks, right? So the Parks Department consists of both the Parks and Recreation Department, and then there's also the maintenance part of the Parks Department that takes care of the fields and the facilities. And in
Okay.
fact, the position that we talked about earlier today is the position that has responsibility for the buildings, the facilities. And there's a separate assistant superintendent who has the fields and the parklands. And as you guys know, as Trumbull residents, Trumbull has a lot of parks, right?
Yes, thank you, yeah.
And large parks. So there's
Yeah.
there's a good sized crew. And they're in the same union, and most of the job titles are shared. So
Okay.
we have maintainer 2s in both. We have maintainer 3s and 4s in both. And
Okay,
then
great,
that's the
thank
split.
you.
Okay?
I appreciate that and answering
not
my
a problem.
questions. All right, so the last thing I need is a motion to adjourn. Can I have that motion? Go ahead, Herb, thank you. And I'll second that motion.
I think he
In
has a
favor?
question. I think Herb has a question.
Yes, go ahead, sorry. Michelle, did you say you had a question?
No, I think Herb has a question.
Oh, Herb has a question. Well, we can't hear him. No sound.
Oh, no.
Is somebody fixing that? Can you get that?
I
Well,
don't think that's on our end.
yeah, I think it's yeah. Herb, can you do you have a microphone there that you can put on?
All right.
No, he's looking,
Maybe he
struggling.
can email.
So we'll have to figure that out for next meeting.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Take notes on what you wanted to say. All in favor of adjournment signify by saying aye or raising your hand.
Aye.
All opposed? No, everybody, motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you
Bye,
all.
I appreciate that. And I hope Herb gets his,
We'll get it
Sound
straightened
fixed.
out. We'll work on that for next meeting.
okay, great. Okay,
Okay.
terrific.
All right.
Thank you, everyone. Have